And I do feel a little outfit. In our doofy outfit. Alright, let's head out to the docks and find out who got murdered. A warehouse for the National Transportation Safety Board. Okay. Seems legit. Actual Lone Star Officer. I'm a new maintenance guy. Hey jerk. Guess I got to find another way in. Take this here ladder, give that dude some money for it. Get a view of the area. Don't see many other guards. Take a look around, see if there's anything else useful. Okay, now I got to find something to interact with. Hey lady, you see anything? I have some time distracting that card. Nice, she knows what's going on. She'll keep him busy, nice. Thanks. Okay, lots of cops working around here. It's fine, I'm supposed to be here, don't worry about it. Might not be the Ripper, okay. Black box record researcher, you say? That could be interesting. Thanks. My man. Multiple internal organs were stolen badly, so yeah, that's probably not actually our serial killer. Stretching. Beep beep. Well then. Someone is stealing specifically transplanted parts. These were lungs. The lady who was killed out there on the street had transplanted eyes. One victim had a transplanted heart. And we know that Sam recently got a treatment that cured a long-term sickness that involved the liver apparently. What was stolen? Okay. Fair enough. I am indeed no cop. That's unfortunate. So you're a shaman then? Ah yes. Okay. What do you need? All right, let's talk to the spirits. Must do it. Let's do it even. Something enchanted, okay. Another possibly haunted item. Something else. Alright, we got 3 interesting things. Now let's check out the computer before we talk to the spirits. Oh no, it's a Boeing plane. Mechanical issues. Pilot goes missing. Interesting. That's unfortunate. That's gone. Corrupted files. He's looking into a crash near the Sioux Nation border. He thinks it's related to a corporate research initiative though. Interesting. What? Oh, this asshole's here. You know, fair enough, lady. But we probably shouldn't start a gunfight with the cops with just the 2 of us. I'm not quite that decked out yet. We'll have to come back a little later. Hell yeah, that sounds like a great date night. I love breaking and entering under the cover of darkness. Let's do it. Alright, she's got us some money to hire some help. What you need? She's got a missing cousin and she wants to go help him. There it goes. Hey, sure, I need something to do until later tonight anyways. Might as well make it a double run day. She needs help finding her missing cousin. Alright, cool. This guy is a wee bit hopped up, it looks like. Damn, buddy. Yet I guess I got to go and totally here to buy some drugs. That's what I'm here for. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Tell me about the guards. All right, you cruiser operation. Fair enough. Two magicians. 3 goons. All right. Looks like we are going to have to mess this place up a bit. Hey, buddy.
And a partridge in a pear tree?
Yeah. Fine, I'll pay you for your access cards. Want to get myself in a good position before a fight. Since I'm pretty sure one's going to break out. Well, they spotted us. All right. About to turn the people they've got wired up into zombies, so we got to kill him instead of killing civilians. Got it? We can do that. Okay. Looks like we have 3 targets who are real peoples for us to take out. Let's go around the side for this. That hurt a bit. Don't want to use a shotgun in the circumstance because it might hit up someone else. Maybe a special shot. No. I can take a few punches. That was a lot of damage. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Kind of does. Ouch. These ones are all enemies, so I can safely grenade them. I can't get it very far. Unfortunate. I'm not in a great position here, but that's fine. I say right before I get shot to death. Yeah, that one I let myself get caught in a real bad position and stuck in the healing loop. It's fine, getting back to where I was is like nothing. This time I'm going to try something a little sassy. See if we can take this one out real quick. We could. That'll help. Let's do a little bit of in-combat hacking. And there's the other Decker. And that should have knocked him out of here. Alright, that's the ads shut down. And the enemy decker is now a bit out of it. That's much more what I wanted. Now let's get out of here. And now I just need to be careful with this guy, cause if I hit him wrong I could hit that civilian. There we go. Much better. No civilian casualties. I'll talk to him in a moment. I got to see if there's any loot. Doesn't look like. Yeah, this guy ain't doing so well. We can help you, bro. Probably better to go the route of weekend wind you down, then we can cold turkey you. That wouldn't be good for someone who's in a bad start. Bad spot too. Alright, that little side quest went pretty well. I think no one died. Alright, they found the sister of Sam. Fancy looking. We're investigating. I am not a cop now. You probably shouldn't trust the proper channels. Low lives got to stick together. I guess you weren't on a good basis. Yet it sounds like these two weren't doing too well. Alright, when was the last time you spoke to him? Where were you? Fair enough. Okay. Tell me about his enemies. Fair enough. Yeah, he's been holding on to this picture. What happened between you two? Family falling apart. Sam was not ready for it, fair enough. What happened to your parents? Yeah, fair enough. Where were you? Fair enough. Thank you for your help. I guess I'll go to the funeral. Fair enough. So it sounds like those two are not on good terms, but she's not exactly happy about what happened either. I need some help. Do I need any new gear? I should save my money until after this run. I don't think I have enough to upgrade fully. So what will we have? She is a shaman. With some marksman skills. Both of us are fairly durable. We could use a melee and we could use some sort of support. We could definitely use an adept, I think. Adept are melee mages basically. Well, actually physical mages, they could be gunners too. I'll take this more durable guy. What spells does she have? Beast manifolds. I can either go for a rigger or a mage. Let's see what are our options here. I don't really need a melee rigger. I think I will go for the mage on this one. Then again, we already have two magic users between a shaman and a depth. I could actually just go for a reliable fucking street samurai. That might not be a bad idea actually. We don't really have a pure range support. So let's go with that actually. We've got enough magic and we got enough tech. So let's go break through some cops. To investigate some murders.
Hire a samurai musical notes.
I don't really need grenades on this character. I don't have a good throwing weapon skill. I know I have one spent karma. Let's spend a little bit of it. Hey buddy. Gas leak you say? You've caused a lot of problems, man. Yeah, you should probably get out of here. I also really like that yet. There are a lot of hired goons here. There are now fewer hired goons here. We are rapidly running lower on hired goons. We have to restock our hired goons.
We require more goonerals.
Alright, we got to get over to this side. This dude is taking a fair amount of damage. Let's let him just hide over there for a minute. I think that one was the summoner. Very bold of him to ignore the adept running right up at him. Good job, gang. All right. Time to immediately get in trouble again. That's a pretty large group of troublemakers. Should probably do something about that. My adept is doing a good job of tanking. Thanks, man. Should probably let him heal though. Alright, don't see anything else, but there is obviously something else cause the fight hasn't ended. So let's get to a better position for whatever's coming. Doesn't look like it's in here, so it's probably in this area over here. Going to let this big dude go first with his shotgun. There they are. Let's give shotgun dude an extra turn. He's pretty good at this. Ouch. That's what you get for running right at me. I guess that didn't seem like a good plan, buddy. That's how you run right at someone. Ouch. Continue running right at them. Alright, looks like we cleared that out. And we found what they were here for, which I'm sure will be useful for us. So we can sell it. Look, that would also really work here. Alright, we got a spirit. Well, that's a little bit creepy. Understood, thank you very much, spirits. So this is a kind of good expression of what spirits of man often are. Sometimes there are spirits that are probably actually ghosts, but those are relatively rare. For the most part, when someone dies, their essence goes on. Spirit of man are more manifestations of a concept related to us. Such as this as the manifestation of people lost in this type of tragedy specifically. But it means they've been sitting here in this place they haunted, watching things within it. They heard someone calling out to the spirits. They were there to attempt to witness their passing, but they saw a malevolent entity that scared them off. A spirit of another place. Something frightening to them apparently. When the other spirit was gone, they returned to their vigil over the dead. An elf. An elf mage, but a corrupted elf mage. Someone with some sort of dark magic probably. And a troll. Heavily augmented. Probably not under his own control by that description. And they were standing over the remains of the man whomst we found dead. They are going to tell us what they heard. By the way, I love this shit. This is part of why Shadowrun's my favorite. Just weaving in mysticism and weird spirit bullshit into a cyberpunk setting is perfect. Okay, the spirit is drawing us back to the moment to listen. Apparently the troll was automatically trying to drug the dude who's already dead. Volunteer, you say? Sounds like this elf is doing some bullshit. Not uncommon for elves. The troll might be getting bamboozled. Do you know anything else? Okay. Turns out not really, no. No. Turns out that wasn't enough. Also thank you very much, spirits. You good. Fair enough. Let's find his killer. See if we can find a cursed fragment. Blood. Interesting. I've complained a lot about it, maybe they saw it. Audition. Understood even. She'll do some shaman magic and try to commune with the spirits, and I will find a doctor. Sounds good to me. Let's get out of here. As you can just see from what we've gotten so far, a whole lot of Shadowrun is actually using the strength you have to make differences instead of Cyberpunk thought that the coolest thing you can do is die dramatically. And that nothing you did could ever make a difference. That game and setting is so goddamn nihilistic. I can't even specifically blame Project Red for it. I've read the source material. That's just how Cyberpunk is as a setting. "2077 is built on a depressing rulebook. Which is very much obsessed with the thought that, well, the corpus won, there's nothing we can do, I guess we just got to die. Oh yeah, the karma system is Shadowrun is very much built around that fact. You grow stronger by helping people. If you do too much dirt, you'll have a lot of money, but you won't have much in the way of friends or personal strength. You can buy a really big gun with a lot of money, but you can't upgrade your magic. Oh, this place seems weirdly empty. Might have gotten back after hours, I guess. Oh, in the morning actually. Oh, she's cooking. Hey lady. Had a long night. More malicious magic is often powered by a more malicious entity. Sort of more warlocky. Correct, yes. You can explain while I go through this, yes. An interesting way to look at it can be that you don't necessarily have to be a hero or pure-hearted, but if you're doing something that is positive for at least a community, you tend to get a little more karma. You can get karma from any deed that alters the world, but the more positive ones give you a more positive boost. The most powerful mages are usually either ancient or people whose deeds have somehow elevated them above others in some positive way. In general, karma tends to come out in how it's balanced as like. If you're more willing to do dirt, you'll make more money, but your soul will grow less. Meanwhile, if you're less willing to do dirt, you'll probably get less opportunities to make money, but your soul will grow. This will grow your magic, it can grow your physical stats, your intelligence, your abilities, so on. It's the resource you spell to spend to level up. It is, yes. If a job is going to do good for the world, it gets more karma but less money. If a job is going to do worse, you're going to get more money but less karma. That's just how it balanced. Fair enough, buddy. Probably not, though it depends on their tradition. Every magician is going to be associated with a tradition or field. Some of them are more trustworthy than others. Just because of the ideals necessary for that tradition to be maintained. Never trust a Christian evangelist mage. You do not want one of those around you. Unfortunately, very much so, yes. Every belief system became empowered. Christian magic does exist. And a lot of it is deeply xenophobic to other types of mages. Extremely xenophobic. There are like two branches of Christianity that are like not assholes, then a couple that are neutral, then just a wide swath that hate everyone else. Christian evangelist mage is very bad. You joke, but there is one SEC that is extremely close to that. One sect that is. There is one real bad one that I'm thinking of right now. In this case it's the Westphalians. The pariahs are anti-magic in all form. I like these guys, they're excited for hunting the serial killer. Oh yeah, the Mormons got their asses kicked. I should gear up. Okay, I need to get the decking 5 to use that. I have enough karma to do that pretty easily. Either. Thank you. Brother brought me a drink. And there are also cases of just the world itself getting really mad. By the time of the awakening, the Black Sea was extremely polluted due to some issues in the area. And that was also the first case of the world sort of getting pissed and attacking back with a magical tsunami essentially. Non-humans and every single other magical tradition. They are assholes. Alright, let's do some decking. Oh, don't worry, I can talk about this setting all day, I love this shit. I'm a pretty good decker. Alright, he's going to come be a buddy with us. Hell yeah. Oh, let me quickly go grab my other deck. Pretty much just also taken over by incredibly racist elves. Some of it. And where it's not, I can fill in the rest. I have a lot of those to apply to things. Maybe. Alright, that's me in. What's he coming packed with? He's got a pretty good support build. We're in. Kinky. Not going to say I've ever done that one, but I respect it, I guess. I mean, to be fair, if you're writing a world, you're probably going to do some of that. Honestly, I don't trust someone who doesn't have a bit. Alright, the DNA for the person we found is apparently dead within the COP system. Worked at a chop shop, did some public indecency and breaking and entering. Fair enough. I agree, I really like this. Oh, it gets incredibly fun in the later ones. Just got to reduce our alert level a little. Okay, the body of the person we're following was found in an apartment. A month late. Rule the suicide. Believed to be an overdose of anti-stress medications. Ah yes, the body that was left there so long that it could not easily be identified. He left all his belongings to his psychiatrist. Interesting. Not the first person I think of. That's one down. See if we can get this one too. We could. Overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Almost like the murder victims we're following were people who were killed with sedatives and then had organs extracted. Face mutilated, okay yet. Absolutely not. This is very normal. I think that's about what we got here. All right, let's do it. Now to hit the medical records. He was born shortly after the awakening looks like. – 2011. It happened at the end of 2011. (2060 not 23). These events are less than a century after the awakening still. All of Shadowrun is for the most part. Except for the silly side thing where it went to the future and made Shadowrun Battletech. Man, your fingers really don't want to do the years right. Alright, the psychiatrist appears to have become an unhealthy parasocial stand towards his psychiatrist. His patient, that is. Words. The first generation of a fair amount of them are. Like, obviously you can just die in the world, so not every elf born then is still there. But most elves born in the awakening, if they didn't die of unnatural causes, would still be alive, yes. And many humans would be. Orcs and trolls are in a slightly unfortunate position where they have a condition which actually reduces their maximum lifespan a bit. Very few live older than 50 or 60. But a lot of the older ones are still pretty damn old in the setting sense. Dwarves also have an extended lifespan, so dwarves born early have a pretty good chance to still be alive too if they didn't die of other causes. Pretty much, yes. The other races, their lifespan expectations are sort of just guesses based on how they've expressed aging or if they have it all. And it's messy and uncertain because it's just guesses from testing basically. The only ones we know for a fact are immortal are dragons. And they're not meta-humans, they're dragons. But there's a reasonably good chance that elves and vampires are also immortal. Because there are some elves that survived from the previous age of magic, or at least they claim to us. Let me quickly open something. Magic and ages of not magic in Shadowrunner are something that sort of phase in and out. Around every 5,000 this years. Yes, there are some elves that are apparently from the previous age, they just survived. There are some vampires that did. Yes, pretty much exactly then. That's when the previous age ended. When the previous age ended, magic mostly sapped out of the world, excluding small bits seeping into cracks between the realms. So there were little pieces of magic left in the world, but they were like tiny fragments that could just be written off as luck or oddity. Someone in an especially magical place after the magic left the world might still get, you know, a little extra fortune or a tiny little cantrip. And vampires and things like that still technically existed, but they were extremely weak, so they sort of just hid. Dragons were in hibernation. They just slept through the entire last stage. Easy peasy. Alright, I guess we found our doctor that we need to go after. Let's get out of here. No alerts. Hell yeah. Got to go get some food. Got to talk to these people. Extremely likely yes. Though how it's expressed is complicated. What magic is flexible? And the belief in something can sometimes create it within the astro. Like there are cases of sufficient belief essentially creating divine intervention. But also sufficient horror trauma catastrophe will also create things. Including permanently fucked up places. There is in setting. Reasons why mages or people in general can't go to places like, well, the concentration camps, or other places of extreme atrocity. They are permanently fucked. Very possible. If enough people were convinced to do so, they could have worked the astral, and that could actually be a thing in setting. For example, though every single Christian sect purports to follow the same God, it's very clear they are not actually following the same God if you actually look at it. They are following their own expression of God. So what this sect is extremely sure is what God wants will actually help them manifest their magic. Now the setting is very careful not to say what the actual truth about anything is. There is no clear answer on the subject of if there is a creator or anything, or if there is some afterlife, or if we are in some system of reincarnation or what. Largely the answer is what is flexible. Both just within world and for the DM to play with however they want. I actually really like it. It's one of those settings where the rule is there are no set rules and anything could be bent. Because magic can be quantified until it decides it doesn't want to be quantified anymore. And then it just does something that it wasn't supposed to, because magic is magic. I like the setting. I think it's one of my favorites. Yep. There are entirely cases where the rules just stop working. Because magic says so. Magic cannot be fully controlled or quantified, no matter how much people want it to be. Oh yeah. If an area doesn't like you, it will inhibit you. And if it's powerful enough, the area itself will start to manifest, which can also start inhibiting physical people too. In the form of spirits attacking you, curses, or even just magic appearing. We can make that happen. I have a lot to say. I'll keep that in mind, cause I am pretty good at that. Honestly, that would be a good idea. I should do that. How do you feel about PowerPoint presentations? I'll do it. I've done it before. Sort of depends on the power of the dragon. A younger dragon can only modify a very local area around them. One of the greater dragons can re-aspect an entire city. Just wipe an entire region and empower it with their energy. Yep. I just noticed what time it is. I've been getting into talking. Probably don't have time to do the next run tonight, but yeah, now you're starting to see why the setting's sick. So instead of doing the other run right now, let me just grab something. This one is funny. Extremely good. Technology has advanced to the point where such treatments are extremely common and cheap. And magically, if you learn certain spells or adaptabilities, concepts like body form or gender are extremely malleable. It is a setting that very much says fuck gender. Be whatever you is. Okay, let me just get this. So. Shortly after the awakening, a lot of nations started collapsing. One of them was America. About half of what was America and also what half of what was Canada was completely retaken by the indigenous peoples who once lived there. In response, what was left of the United States and Canada. Reformed into the UKAS. So now we have American Canada. Except explicitly not including Quebec. Quebec refused to get involved with all those damn Anglophiles. The Dragon President was in fact a president of the United Canadian and American States. I believe. The not quite canon but mostly canon because it comes up in a bunch of little lore snippets. National food of the UKAS is a burger with poutine on it. Big stretch. It's a very sassy setting, sometimes I love it. Before we end, let me check one more thing. I believe so, yes. Just quickly checking how far we've gotten. We've actually gotten about halfway through the Dead Man's Switch scenario. Each of these scenarios is not super long. So I was planning on doing a couple of them in this filler time until the Final Fantasy Tactics comes out. Which I don't mind, they don't need to drag these things out since this is just like one big run. They are in different time frames with different teams. Because they are in very different parts of the world. One is over in Germany and one is in Hong Kong. And they're both fantastic too. We're going to get into some real good lore real quick. And who knows, between sessions I might just drop more in the Discord. Translators note, I'm going to do that. I have a lot to say about Shadowrun. But for now, it is in fact 11 o'clock. Oh god, is it? Get ready for a lot about that. I have so much to say about that cause that's one of the locations I focus on. My two main areas of focus for my own writing are Guangzhou, China and Japan. For now, let's save this video game. I know that was very impressive. It even got to pronunciation right.
Wow!
Oh, it is a very fascinating region. It is a site of a whole lot of interconnecting natural systems. It's very close to Hong Kong. It is a point of tension in multiple major civil wars. It is a fascinating area and I can talk about that too. Whatever is it? Oh, there's a lot of fun things to say about both the Yellow River and sea. Come the current age of Shadowrun, and the Yellow Sea is essentially a semi-sentient rage storm because of how much we polluted and destroyed it. Yep. There is so much shit like that. There are entire regions that are permanently warped by catastrophe like that. There are some places that are now essentially called magical exclusion zones because of what happened. Very dangerous for anyone but mages that are associated with it. You may have found a place where a ghoul is fixated. I can talk about this for years. This is a community that likes the Lord. The Lord too. Lore. No, this is a good Christian stream.